What is that? That, my friends, is the Klang River in Malaysia. It has the honor of being one of the 50 most polluted rivers in the whole world. Well, hey everybody, it's Riffy. Yeah. Project for Awesome 2019. Awesome. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Now, guess who my favorite charity is? Have you been tracking this desert animal? Tracking the oceans, right? What is it? Well, my favorite good news story is the Ocean Cleanup Crew with Boyan Slat, and he had a secret mission over the last 4 years to close the tap. He figured out that 1,000 rivers, or 1% of the world's rivers, are producing 80% of the trash going into the ocean. And the Klang River here is one of 50 of the most polluting rivers in the world. So how do we close the tap? How do we stop it? Well, Boyan Slat and his team have developed what is it? It's like a barge, it's like a ship. It's a thing that stands still and captures things. It's called the Interceptor. And Interceptor number 2 is in the Klang River. Now, Interceptor 2 is the first, it's number 2, but the first one was just a prototype. So this is the first real one. And it is right now pulling around 1,000 kilograms of trash out of that river every day. Because what's the point of taking all the plastic out of the ocean if you don't stop it going in? So they use 2 kind of little barriers, which push the plastic towards the conveyor belt, which picks up the plastic and leaves the water behind. A little shuttle moves plastic around into the right little bins, and the bins, or dumpsters, are tracked digitally over the internet, and the caretakers for these interceptors can see when they're full. The interceptor will say, "Hey, I'm full, come empty me," and then they'll come and they'll take it all out and then put it all back in empty and keep on pulling out the trash. Don't worry, there's still room on the interceptor to collect trash while the bins are getting emptied. So the Ocean Cleanup team says that around 1% of the rivers in the world are producing 80% of the trash going into the ocean. That's around 1,000 rivers. So far, they've deployed 2 of these interceptors, one in Jakarta, Indonesia, and one here in the Klang River in Malaysia. Now, these things can collect up to 50,000 kilograms of plastic a day, but how much do they actually need to collect? Well, the Klang River is one of the dirtiest in the world, and they've been collecting around 1,000 kilograms a day. So that's the status. We've got 2 interceptors in 2 rivers picking up some of that trash. Goal is in the next 5 years to cover 1,000 rivers with these interceptor devices. So there's 2 deployed. There's 2 more already built, at least, because I saw interceptor number 4 in the big unveiling ceremony. Woo! You can watch that on the Ocean Cleanup website if you want. Hey, some more information about the interceptor itself. They can be deployed anywhere. They're solar powered and energy neutral. So the river takes the trash to the barge. The barge uses solar energy to pick up the plastic. It's possible that the boats that come to pick up the trash are using gas. Okay, that's possible. It's actually probable. But the thing itself is not doing any of that stuff. So that's something. It's internet connected. It can let you know how it's doing, how full it's getting, how fast. For example, the Interceptor 2 was collecting 1,200 to 1,500 kilos a day at the beginning, but now is only getting around 1,000. Those are data points you can use to figure out where the trash is coming from and how to slow it down. The Interceptor has a 50 cubic meter capacity. That's around 1,765 cubic feet. So even in the Klang River, it doesn't need to be emptied too often. Right, so the next steps, ocean cleanup, deploying interceptors all over the world, 1,000 dirty rivers in 5 years, plus deploying more systems in the Pacific Garbage Patch to collect the plastic that's already out there. Now, from what I've read, it doesn't seem like too much plastic from these rivers is actually getting to the Pacific Patch, which is more than half fishing gear. But what they do instead is it lands on the beaches and it poisons the birds, and it's just awful. So it's really great that they're attacking this problem at the best place they can get at it, making that world a bit of a better place. I'm afraid I lost the link, but I read a great thing. They were saying it's actually cheaper to take the plastic out of the river than to leave it in because it's so damaging to the environment, which has other costs. If you want to know more, you can go to the Ocean Cleanup website. I put some links down below. If you want to help, it is a charitable donation. By all means, do send them some money. Since 2013, when they started, they've raised about $31 million. And you can see they're really putting that money to good use. They're finding ways to solve these problems. It's totally inspiring. It's totally awesome. And so let's all help them out. Woo-woo! Have a great day, everybody. Project for Awesome. You guys are so great. Yeah, you guys are another favorite thing of mine. You come here, you look at the stuff, you find out who's trying to help fix what, and you just jump in, you send a buck, you send what you can, you send your love, and you're helping to make this world a better place. That's awesome. Okay, I'm done, really. I'm gonna cry. Okay, no, I'm serious. I'm great. I'm good, really, I'm good. You're good? Okay, I'm good. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Wah! Woo!